Hello, everyone. Once again, this is Dare to Speak. I've done a video, I think maybe 5 months ago, 6 months at the most, and I pretty much had to erase it because I thought it didn't come out that good. That's when I first started. And I was only YouTubing for about a month. So I guess it was like the beginning of the 6th week or something like that. But the point is, the subject matter of it was something that I thought was very, very interesting, and something that I think people should actually talk about. It's a serious subject, and it's pretty much like this, the whole issue of why so many men are unfaithful to their girlfriends or wives. Why would they even cheat on them in the first place? Especially those that have very beautiful girlfriends and things like that, or wives, and why they would still cheat. And also, why would someone go with someone who treats them like crap? Why do all these things happen? As I was growing up, I was kind of wondering. Through my teenage years and 20s, especially in my 20s, I worked with people that constantly cheated on their girlfriends and their wives. And I'm like, the guy has a nice looking girlfriend, and she treats him good. Why would he cheat on her? Why would he do that? And all this other type of shit. Why would he flirt around and even get laid so many times and cheating on his wife or his girlfriend? And for so many years, 10, 15 years of knowing some of these people, and why I came to the conclusion this is what I personally noticed for myself. So I can only speak from what I know. I'm not trying to say this is what it is. This is more like suspicion-wise. Obviously, a lot of men, these men that I noticed that cheated on their girlfriends were very shallow. They can't help themselves. They see an attractive woman, they're saying, I gotta have her. I just have to have her. And they do whatever they can. And this one guy says, I can't help it. And he had a beautiful wife. And when I remember working with this guy, and when I used to work in a casino, and one of the security guards was saying, dude, man, can't believe you're cheating on your wife. Your wife is fine, man. What are you going to do in cheating on her? And his answer was, as he was working with us, as he was putting things away, he says, dude, I can't help it, man. I can't help it. So it's not like he doesn't love his wife. I don't think that's the case. And besides, I found out later his wife wasn't really loyal to him either. So I guess in a way they deserved each other. And they were married for so many years, but I think they got divorced afterwards. And they did have kids together. The point from that example was, I guess he takes after somebody. I think it's hereditary. It's pretty much hereditary. He takes after somebody in his family that cheats because they just can't help it. And just like, for those of you who've seen Eddie Murphy's Raw, where he says, we're low by nature and we can't, we have to do it. Like but of course he exaggerates, saying that all men are unfaithful, which is clearly not true. It's not true. But he said that only because of the fact that it's a comedy. He's been a stand-up comic. He has to exaggerate. So it's about exaggeration. And hang on, this thing is fucking choking me. And So he exaggerates on that one. But he says that we're low by nature, which means it's in our blood, it's in our DNA for most men, for a lot of men. It's part of our primal nature. The way from what he's trying to say, even though he never said that, but it's part of our primal nature to be unfaithful. It's just how it is. It's not that they don't have any respect or any love for their spouse. It's just that's just how it is for them. And there's also so many explanations other than that. People have other explanations for it. This is the way they were taught or the way they were brought up. They got influenced by it or something by, that it's okay to cheat just as long as he doesn't find out or whatever. And, so many stupid things. And of course, there's other explanations about their character and why they do it. There's more than one explanation. But one about low by nature that is hereditary, I think in my opinion, again, I'm not saying that this is really what it is, but in my opinion, I think it actually is the number one reason for both men and women why they're not faithful. It's that primal nature that they have to do it. And of course, like I said before, there's other reasons too. There's not just that. If there's something that I missed, of course, I don't mind debating a little bit or talking about it. But for anyone who wants to drop a comment, if there's anything that I might have missed, as another reason, besides being shallow or besides, they have to do it, they can't help it, that it's hereditary, just drop a comment and let me know what you think. And but this is just what I noticed from a lot of people when I was growing up, and that was kind of the conclusion that I came up with. I know a lot of guys who are like that, and also some women that are like that too. And this is something that I noticed when I was in my 20s and early to mid 30s with a lot of these people that I know. Well, with that being said and all this kind of stuff like that, I hope everything is going okay with you guys with this quarantine bullshit. And again, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And I'll talk to you guys later. To all of you, take care.